I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are Odd Places Going,
Viral.
and we are in Winter Garden, Urban Flats right behind us.
Yeah. Yeah, not the attic door today.
No, it's too loud down there. Actually, it's kind of loud down here too.
It's loud everywhere. This is Florida. Florida is the land of loud. So do you have any buttons?
Buttons.
Buttons. Do you have any buttons?
On me. Oh, I have one.
You have one?
Okay, I can't.
You can leave it alone.
Wait a minute. 1, 2.
I got some buttons.
I got three. I got 3 buttons.
Yes. I have like 3 buttons in a zipper.
So you're talking about other types of buttons, right? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about trigger buttons, like
Yeah.
emotional buttons.
I do have some of those. Most of them I can control now.
Really? So they're not buttons then, by the way.
All right, then I mean,
If they don't work, they're not buttons. Buttons only exist when they work. So if someone pushes them and it sets you off,
okay.
that's a button.
Well, the thing is, here. I do have buttons because when someone pushes my button, I have to stop and realize, oh, they're pushing my button, and then I have to look inside and realize what's wrong with me. Oh, this is my problem. I handle it, and then I go back and I don't let the button.
And how fast does that happen from button push to
I can do it in seconds.
short circuit?
Seconds, minutes. Sometimes somebody will push my button and it will linger, like a meal that just kind of stays with you, burping it up.
Ooh,
Yeah. Not.
that's not a very good visual. So you have buttons.
I have buttons. Sure.
I think all humans have buttons.
Okay.
Do you have fewer or more buttons than you used to? Have you been getting rid of buttons?
Oh, I think I have buttons.
Yeah.
I am going straight to Velcro.
Velcro. Okay. Does that mean things are getting attached to you?
Maybe I'm going to snaps.
Snaps.
Yeah.
I'm going to rubber bands.
Rubber
When
band.
you push, it just snaps back.
Ooh.
It pushes right back. Like it doesn't do anything.
Right. I like that. Here's the thing that reminds me. When I built my house, I had some buttons building my house. I don't know what the hell I was doing. And a friend of mine told me once, she said, you know what? When something doesn't go right, you can do 2 things. I think I told you this. Did I tell you this?
Maybe.
One, you can bounce. And that is you hit an obstacle and you bounce.
You bounce. Yeah.
The other thing is you can roll. So when you hit the obstacle, you roll. Now,
Yes.
out of those 2, which one do you get farther away from where you want to go?
I think I'd rather roll.
Yeah,
Because
bouncing.
then you can roll past it
Yes, you can usually roll around it.
or around it.
Yeah. There's a crease. Get in there.
I know how to tuck and roll from
Yeah.
martial arts, so I can actually go over, tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah.
So I realized that I'm a roller.
You're a roller.
Yeah. And by being a roller, I lost a few buttons there.
I'm gonna go instead of rubber bands. I'm gonna go with strings. I have strings.
Okay. Explain.
You can pull me. If you have something really compelling, you can pull me in.
Okay.
But if you try and push me, push on a string doesn't work.
That's right. Kind of
You
gets.
can push all you want. You can attack. You can push. You can
So you
whatever.
you will allow people to
course.
pull you along. Hey, I want to tell you a story. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm really passionate about this.
Yes. I'm very interested when someone has a story, when someone has something they want to share, a value. Of course.
Okay. Why? Because it's something you never heard before, or because they're passionate about it?
It's an opportunity to learn, opportunity to connect with someone. Why
Oh.
not?
Okay.
I think everyone should have strings. You even have strings.
I do have strings. I mean,
You better, otherwise my branding doesn't work on you. I can't pull you in. That's the whole point of branding is to pull on someone's string.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. A string is usually a good thing. It's
Yes,
like
I agree.
these are. I mean, it's not like you're a marionette.
Not a puppet kind
Yeah.
of string.
Yeah.
You're not being controlled. Well, I guess you are a little bit.
How are you being controlled? How are you gonna be?
Yeah,
the-
you're being pulled into a situation or into a concept or
You're allowing it though. But you want that to happen. You want to have a connection. You
Yeah.
want to hear something. You want to hear a story. You want to be around passionate people.
Yeah.
Me
but
too.
I don't want anyone pushing. If someone pushes, I don't want to. They can't push me into something.
All right, here we go. You ready? I do feel when people push. I meet people sometimes and they'll there you go. They'll push. They'll push their belief or their thought. Or
Mm.
I had a situation where a woman was pushing me towards her religious. I felt the push. And at that moment, when they're pushing, I look inside me and go, what is this? This is it. I got it. It's just not my issue. That's her issue. She's got to deal with it.
And she's pushing it onto you.
Yes, yeah. And I'm just going to, all right, I'll listen to her. I'll sit back and I'll give her what she wants. She wants somebody I feel she wants somebody to listen to her. I used to have that a lot where people would push stuff on me like they didn't believe what I didn't believe. That was a button. Now the push is not so much. I mean, they do push, and I'm like, okay, that's them.
I just watched the string compress, and I'm like, oh, isn't that cute? You can push all you
all
want.
right, all right, all right. So this is about strings, right?
Strings, buttons.
I
think any kind of fastener or snap or
somebody pushed your button recently, huh?
Not really. People don't push my buttons as much as inanimate things. That's really the only thing that kind of pushes my button anymore.
Inanimate things?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like technology.
Oh, okay.
Like when I tell my phone to do something, just do it. Like it should be very straightforward. My phone should not think for itself. My car should not think for itself. I just want technology to do what I tell it. And sometimes it doesn't, and that's frustrating. Now,
you do know, and I've noticed this with computers, that there's many different ways to get what you want with a computer. And in a sense, that is kind of the way people are too.
True.
This person is not motivated by money or
well, the key is for that person is to find out where their string is. The string might be tied to money. It might be tied to significance.
Yeah.
It might be tied to love.
Connection, love.
Might be tied to excitement. Yeah. The 6 basic human needs, right? We all have those
strings.
Those strings.
But some are more. I think though most of us are just numb to it. I don't think. Do you think people,
even the basic needs? Significance. Right?
Listen to me.
People want to be
listened to.
Not even just listen, but also they want to be appreciated for their contribution. They want someone to say, hey,
thank you.
Good job, man.
Pat you on the
Thank
back.
you. Good job, right?
You're right.
Significance.
Yes.
They want to get first place in something. Not everything, but in something. They want to be the best.
They want to be first. I don't want to be first place.
Okay.
I used to. Drained it out of me.
Actually, you do want to be first place. You're literally in a competition right now. What are you talking about?
All right, you're right. You're right.
I don't want to be first place. You're so funny. You're crazy funny.
You are right. I do want to be.
So significance is one of the basic human needs.
Right.
Love and affection is another basic human need. What do they call it? Stability, one of your basic human needs.
Stability?
It's not stability.
Comfortable. No?
It's predictability, basically, like stability, predictability.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's another basic human need of unpredictability.
You want to be
so people they don't want to know everything that's going to happen. They want the stability, but they also want some excitement in their life.
That's why sports are out there.
Yeah, that gives people a chance to vicariously satisfy the unpredictability.
Ooh, yes.
How is the game going to end up?
Yeah.
Is it going to be my team? Yeah. It gives us that sense of excitement with allowing us, ironically, to sit comfortably on the couch eating potato chips. And this is what's wrong with society. We just got down to the bottom of it.
Because
we're satisfying our basic human needs improperly.
Because we're eating chips on the couch and.
Yeah. Because we can.
All right, I'm Banks.
I'm Josh.
We are Odd Places going
viral.